Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be just a quick little get ready using some new products. Now, this includes products that are just new to me and also products that have come out recently. There is some stuff in here that I didn't use, and I'm not gonna lie guys, I rode the struggle bus today in terms of makeup. If you're a makeup lover, you know some days things just don't work out. Things don't blend, things don't sit right, things don't shape right. Today was one of those days. I got through it though, I finished. I think I'm presentable, but there was definitely some hits and misses, which you'll see throughout the video, and I'll talk about it a little bit at the end as well. But yeah, so if you want to see how I put together this look, oh, real quick, this counts as my second look using the Femme Rosa palette. The She palette, so just in case you guys are wondering. But yeah, anyway, so again, if you want to see how I did this and rode the struggle bus uphill with 3 flat tires, then just keep watching.
Okay, so right off the bat we had some issues. I tried using that Lottie London foundation and it was total crap. It was horrible. So I just went with my go-to. I mixed my Fiona Styles and my LA Girl foundation. For concealer, I'm using another thing by Lottie London though. It's their Got It Covered concealer. I actually really like this concealer. It's medium to full coverage, and I think it's really full coverage. So I was pleasantly surprised. So as you can see, I'm just concealing all my normal areas under the eyes, the forehead, the sides of the mouth, the chin, and down the nose. And then for my blending sponge today, I'm using the Flower Beauty blending sponge. It was $9.99. I got it at Walmart. And I am obsessed with it. Like, I mean, I need to show you guys in a video one day how many blending sponges I own, but nothing compares to my beauty blender. But that thing is $20. You know what I'm saying? So this is half of that, and I love it. I love it. It's so fluffy, so bouncy. Not fluffy, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just the right amount of squish. It's kind of shaped a little funny, I feel. I wish, like, the end was a little bit more narrow, but that's my only complaint. I love it. I mean, it looks a little dirty as you saw right there, but I mean, I would definitely repurchase this over like my Real Techniques one or anything like that, the Morphe one. Yeah. So to set that, I'm using the Ulta Press powder in the shade Banana. I've been really loving this powder lately, and I'm just taking a very dense Real Techniques brush. I make sure to blend out the concealer again to make sure there's no creasing, and then I'm just patting that in to my under eye area just to brighten it up and to set it at the same time. And I just really like the effect that I get from it. So yes, been loving it. And the rest of the face, nothing new there. I've just used my e.l.f. powder and a very dense foundation brush just to press my foundation into the skin. Can't find anything to beat that. Now for bronzing, I'm using the bronzer shade in that Her palette from Femme Rosa. And I'm using it to shape the face. I cannot make this bronzer work for me. The color is strange. It's almost like a reddish tint. I don't know. It's just not working out for my skin tone. It doesn't blend very well. And I mean, I didn't use anything out of the ordinary to set the face or foundation. So I know it wasn't that. I just had a really hard time making it look nice. So to clean up the contour, I just took the Lottie London Ready Set Go translucent powder, which I really like. It's super finely milled, very soft, doesn't leave a white cast that I've noticed. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying this. I would definitely repurchase this in case you were wondering. I didn't let it sit too long though, so as you can see, I'm wiping it away here. I let it sit for like 2 minutes. My skin's been really weird lately, so it's still dry. I don't know if it's the heat out here, the humidity. I don't know what it is. Now, to kind of neutralize that reddish bronzer, I took my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It smells so good. And I just kind of, it's a very subtle bronzer, so it's nice for more natural days, but it really helped me just kind of blend out the redness and the choppiness. And so I went in with the blush in the palette though anyway. And I don't know, it's just, it didn't mix well with all the other powders on my face. I was getting frustrated. Like it was so, I don't know. I don't know if I was just having a bad day or these things just weren't meant to work for me. But I didn't like the color, and it was not blending. So I took my big fluffy Real Techniques brush and just wiped it away, kind of, just to get a little more subtle blush. Now this highlighter in the palette, though, I actually really liked. So I just took it on a fan brush and just put it on all the normal areas. It's very, very gold, but I've been really into gold highlighters lately, so it's right up my alley. So yeah, just putting that all over the Cupid's bow, down the nose, everything. That's probably the only thing I liked out of it. Now I'm taking this highlighter from Wet n Wild. It's one of their new ones. It's like Golden Flower Canopy, I think it's called. Another really gold highlighter. And I actually think I like this more than the highlighter that came in the Femme Rosa face palette. So to set the face, I'm using the Too Faced Hangover Primer Spray, and it smells so good. I put too much on there, as you can see, but you know, whatever. But I really like it. Now for the eyes, I already set the eyes. I'm taking the contour shade from Lunatic Cosmetics again, and I'm using that as my transition color. Very soft and subtle. I'm going back in with the Femme Rosa and acting a fool. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was kind of winging it. I wanted something softer for today. I took the more peachy shade in the palette, which is called Deer, and it's just a matte shade. And I'm just putting that into my crease, blending it up towards the transition shade. This is a really pretty color. I actually really like it. It's nice and soft, not too in your face. And then to kind of make it a little bit even more softer, I went in with the shade Duchess, which is a more like peachy orange shade, and I just put that on the outer corner and then blended it inward. It was really giving me nice like rainbow sherbet vibes there, so I was really digging it. I was liking the direction, and you could just build that up however intense you want it. I didn't want it too intense because, like I said, I wanted a more subtle look today, but you know. And then for the lid, I went in with the color Babe, which is a satin shade. And I put some on my brush, and then I sprayed my brush with my Gerard Cosmetics spray. And I just went in with it. Now, initially, I thought it looked really nice, so pretty, so pigmented. But the more I put on there, the harder it was to make it look nice and even. It's like when I would go over it, it would take off pigment from another part of the eye. So it's like some parts of my eyelid had color, other parts didn't, and I don't know, it was like skipping. Now I don't have old wrinkly eyelids, not yet, and well, maybe they're starting, I don't know, but I just really struggled with getting this to look nice. I went in with a dry brush, I went in with my wet brush, and I just finally just got so frustrated. I took the shade Duchess again, and I kind of just blended out the corner because I felt like it was getting so messy looking. And then with my finger, I went in with the metallic shade Chick, which is kind of like a golden color, and kind of put it over it. That did help a little bit. It kind of smoothed out the areas that didn't have any colors and kind of looked like I skinned myself. But whatever. And then going back in with my M504 and no additional product, I just blended everything. I was frustrated, so I went right to lashes because lashes usually make me feel better, but I cut the lashes too short, and then I messed up my eyebrow, and I got eyebrow powder on my forehead somehow. I don't know, it was going downhill fast. And then going back in with the color Duchess, I just put that on the lower lash line. And I think this part was my fault. It started to get messy, but I think it's because I just wanted to be done with it. Like I was so irritated with how everything was looking, and I was being hard on myself because at the end I actually really liked the way it looked, but during I was not having it. I also went in with the color Deer on that lower lash line and back with the Lunatic Cosmetics shade just to kind of dust everything away and make it a little softer. Now for my lower lashes, I use my Rimmel London Lash Accelerator. And like you see, like I like the way it looks looking at it right now, but just at the moment, I was over it. And taking the shade Chick again, I just highlighted the brow bone with it. I love that little fan brush. Like it's so pointless, but I just love it because it's so small. And I also took that same shade on the inner corner just to brighten up the eyes a bit. Yes. And then for the lip, I used the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Contessa. And I really like this lip gloss. I think it is so pretty, so flattering. I was really surprised at how much I like this. I think it would look even prettier like over like my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea lipstick. Well, anyway. But yeah, so there you go, guys. As you can see, like it turned out fine. it just took a long time to get to that point. But you know, it happened, so whatever.
Alright guys, that's the video. As you could see, sometimes things just don't work out. I'm still kind of playing with this hangover spray. I did buy the the original primer that came out for the skin, and I liked it. I loved the way it smelled. This smells the same exact way. Did it really do anything for my skin? I don't know. We'll see. It smells nice and it refreshes my face, so will I repurchase it again? I don't know. This though, oh my god, I know I said it already, but it was horrible. I mean, you get what you pay for, I guess, in some respects, but I don't know. And it says it's a medium coverage, selfie ready matte foundation, water-based foundation with vitamin C. And I don't know, it just did not sit right. Like, I've tried it by itself. I tried mixing it with pretty much every foundation that I own, and it just didn't work out. I got the color Golden, by the way. I don't know if Ulta carries all the shades it comes in, because if it does, it only comes in like 5 shades, which is kind of ridiculous. But anyway, hard pass. The Lottie London Wing Woman, which is like their felt tip liner, hard pass. Has, I don't know, maybe mine is just bad. It just didn't, it did nothing. This though, the Ready Set Go matte translucent finishing powder, I actually really liked this. I love the way it feels. It's really finely milled. This is good for me. The Femme Rosa palette, the She one anyway, which is the eyeshadows. This is the second look I did with it, and as you saw, I struggled with the shadow. In the other tutorial I did, I struggled with the shadow as well, and I don't know, I definitely like my Yes Please palette way more. Not everything works out. This though, oh my god, the freaking face palette. This bronzer was horrible. Now I know some of you might be saying like, oh well, you're supposed to use it to warm up the face, not to contour. I did that the other day and it looked even worse, which is why I decided to go in with just like the little Benefit brush, just to try to do some sculpting with it and not just full on bronzing the face. And it just did not work. Same thing with the blush. I did not like it. It did not suit my skin tone. It did not blend. It wasn't my powder or my foundation, because I ended up going with my go-to, so I know it wasn't that. They did not work out very nice for me. The highlight though, this gold highlight, really pretty. I really like it. It looks almost wet, so I mean, there's that. Now this guy I really like. It was the sponge applicator concealer, got it covered. I got it in the color Fawn. Again, with this, there wasn't very many colors to choose from, but I would repurchase this. It was really nice drugstore concealer. I've been wearing it probably for the past week now. The only thing is I feel like it's already running out, but I mean, it was really inexpensive. Kind of depends. The Ulta Press setting powder in Banana. I don't know if I've talked about this before. I love this thing. Like, this is so good. I love this banana powder. I've been using it a lot in place of baking under my eyes with the translucent, like a loose setting powder. I really like this. The Wet n Wild highlighters. I have 2 of the new ones right here. I have the Royal Calyx, which is like the bluish purple one, and I have the Golden Flower Crown, which is what I used today. I really like them. The only thing is this one, it doesn't, I don't know, I mean, you could see it right here, but I have to like really dig in it. I think if I really dug in it, it'll make a really pretty inner corner highlight with like a cool tone gray look, so I'm gonna try that out, but these, the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs, their packaging is to die for. So cute, very creative. These are supposed to be contour refills. Now this is obviously for a very pale girl, which I am not, which is why I used it as a transition shade, which is perfect. Actually, I actually really like this. It's transition shade. This other one here, it's like a dark purpley gray. I don't know how this is a contour shade, but I really like it too. Just definitely not to contour my cheekbones. I'll probably use it as just an eyeshadow the same way I'm using the other one. This Tan Time Bronzer by Lottie London. I didn't use it on camera today. This is in the shade Light Medium, but I did use it the other day to work, and I actually really liked it. It has little stars in it. It's a pretty color, very soft, very buttery. It blends really nice. So this was really nice. And I also have AM to PM, which is Lottie London's just normal like pencil liner for like the inner rim. I can't think right now. This was really nice. It was really dark. This is what I used in my last tutorial. And the lips, you guys already know that I really liked the Darling one that I had on the other day. And the gloss I have on right now, I actually really like too. It doesn't come off golden the way I was afraid it would. So yeah, so some hits and some misses. I'll let you guys know along the line how I feel about, you know, things like this or things like this, but I will never use this again. So yeah, it happens. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Hold up.